Welcome, beautiful shining stars. Today is the energy of the 4th. So we are 4 days away from the powerful energy of the Lion's Gate. Remember, I told you this started on July 26th and it's going to continue on to the 13th or 14th of July. We're going to be feeling that intense energy. And then we also have that this month started with a super full moon and it's going to close with a super full blue moon. And so I gathered some of the goodies that I'm going to be sharing through my shops to co-create magic with you. I'm trying to have a major goal of the things that I want to do to be able to offer you the upcoming months because we're doing so many changes. Hey Brandy, welcome. So I gifted you all the Manifesting with the Infinite Possibilities on the Lionsgate. I email blasted through my email yesterday. So you guys got that for free and you got were able to get a taste of my Patreon. I have worked really hard on my Patreon again these last 2 months. We're doing sigils every single month and already I don't have a lot of Patreons, but already the Patreons that are there have been using the sigils, and it just feels really nice to be able to kind of like co-create these beautiful magic. So I have one of the blue moon candles that I am charging for the clients that I'm sending out. So these candles need to go out by the 15th so you guys could have them. So it's like a ritual that needs to go out by the 15th so you guys could hone in on that powerful super blue moon energy. And it's so crazy that I'm going to be adding the sigil that we created through my Patreon on these powerful manifesting tools. So I created the sigil for my Patreons so they could use, and I want to also share with you so you guys can see the magic that I co-create. And it was so much fun creating these sigils. This is going to be my candle, so I'm kind of like creating it for myself. I'm using the energy of blue because it is the blue moon, but that way you guys more or less get to see if you decide to do this ritual. Now this blue moon ritual is going to be in different parts because you're doing the ritual that I'm going to share live, right? And then which is very simple, it's all candle magic. And then I'm going to be doing the ritual for you, which is going to be all activation, because from what Spirit has been sharing with me and I'm sharing with you guys is that we are being activated right now. So then you're going to notice that there's some people that are doing really good and then there's other people that are not doing so good. So what you're going to want to do is kind of get away from that vibration. And if there you have moments like the day before yesterday, I woke up in a little bit of a slump and I said, oh no, I'm not going to allow this energy. So what I did is I did like an intense meditation, focus on my intentions and my desires. And right after that meditation, it was a nice 30-minute meditation. Right after that, I felt great. If you're on my Patreon, I would do like, if you feel that slump energy, I have a powerful Archangel Michael meditation. It's a little longer than 30 minutes because it takes you like through these different vibrations until we fully cleanse and clear that energy. Now, so the candle magic is going to be a lot of fun. Not because of the ritual, because we're going to be doing a class together and creating our life book. So you're going to need to get yourself a journal that you're going to absolutely love to work with. I had 2 of these that are gifted to me, and it's going to be the book of your manifestations. It's going to be like, if you have pesky people that like to go through your stuff, I recommend that you either lock it in a box somewhere where nobody will see it, because we are going to be doing some major manifesting work. I will link the listing below. I'm trying to get my Shopify up because I want to do, I want to personally promote my Shopify. Like whatever comes through Etsy is awesome, but I want to do my own webpage, and it's been a little hard. I keep like starting my Shopify, and it's just been a little bit of a mess. But the whole point is to keep going, right? It's for us not to be like, oh, this is not going to work. It's on the contrary. It's like, okay, wait, how do I change this? How do I make this better? And I feel like that's what the energy of 2023 has taught us, is like all of these changes, all of these things coming into our lives. For me, I felt like it was like a repetitive pattern because I saw something these past few weeks that I saw back in like 2015, and then I saw it back in like 2005, 6 or 7. I don't even remember. So it's like patterns. Our life was full of patterns, and when these patterns come to kind of like show up again, right? It's for you to look at them and recognize them. Now I'm almost 50, so I've been here for a little while. So I do journal, so I'm able to see the patterns more detailed in my life, especially that I pay a lot of attention to what's going on, and I connect with spirit and the angels. So you want to look at your life right now and see what other timelines you went through something similar. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be exactly the same, because patterns are, in order for us to learn and expand and extend, the patterns are going to be sneaky. They're going to show up in different scenario situations, per se. I have a client who her pattern is her love life, and she has like different partners that come into her love life, and in the beginning they're like very loving and caring, and promise the world to her, and then all of a sudden, like, it's like they don't last a whole year with her. And she's like, she tells me like, Daisy, I don't understand, what did I do? Like, it was so great, like we were making plans, and I'm like, I'm not controlling, I'm just kind of like very go with the flow. And she's like one of my master manifestors, and I was like, let's look into this, like let's see what the patterns are. So we did an intense reading, to really look candle magic energy, where I like read her wax and her flames, and talk to spirit to see what was those patterns, where did those blocks come from. And unfortunately, they come to us sometimes when we are like little children. It could come from our parents, it could come when we're even in the womb, it could come from our teachers. Like, we don't know where these patterns surface. So in this blue moon ritual, we are going to recognize our patterns, because we're going to do so much energy together and so much work together. This is why it is pricey, but it's because I'm putting all of my time, all of my effort into this. Like, you're doing a ritual, I'm doing a ritual, and then we're going to be together for a whole full moon energy, because we're going to go from, I lost my phone under all the papers. I always do. I have so much stuff in front of me. So we're going to do a 30-day cycle. Like, I want to just change the energy, like, in my life, and for you, because, especially like my on-calls, like, I've had one on-call, we've been together for 3 years now, and it's like, is it been 3 years? It's just mesmerizing to me. And the other on-call, we're going into our 1 year, maybe 1 year and a few months mark, and it's just like time is flying, and witnessing all that they've manifested, all that we've manifested, the changes that we're making in our lives, and how we're, like, one of them, we talk about it all the time because we've become close. She's like, Daisy, I look back at where I was, and I'm seeing myself like where I am now, and it's like, it's crazy, it's so different, right? So this is why it's so powerful, and I really recommend that you do this blue moon. If you want to know about it, you can email me at Love Goddess. I forgot my email. I think it's Love Goddess Daisy at Yahoo. Oh my God! If not, comment and I'll send you the email. I'm just like this energy has me everywhere. Like I'm like everywhere. So I'm going to add the sigil, which it was so much fun creating, and the sigil is abundance I am, you know, so I'm using the I am, but I'm declaring abundance first, right? But it's not just that. The sigil has the energy of Venus, it has the energy of the sun, it has ruin energy. And then I'm going to add the divine names, which is something we're going to go into in the Blue Moon class. But I want to get to a place where I could teach you all just how powerful it is to use Kabbalistic magic, which is one of the magics that I use. And it's just like an honor that Spirit shared with us this divine magic, you know? And that we could use it in our daily lives. Okay, so they're telling me that to make the other in gold. I love, so here I'm talking to you in Spirit. It's like, Daisy, wait, blue is beautiful, I absolutely love it, but I want you to do this in gold. So and that's the way they do it. They'll talk to me through my work, and it's just, I love it. I love my work. Handmade, like you can't, you know, like I put energy in my work. I put a lot of energy because I want you to, when you get this, like I want you to feel the vibration and feel the energy. So enough talk about the blue moon. Let's talk about the Lion's Gate, because that's why you guys are here. I shared with you the magic of the blue moon, which all kind of like comes together. It all kind of hones in together. You know, the blue moon energy, it's almost like the aha moment, like when you break that piñata and you get all the prizes, right? I feel like that is the blue moon energy. So when I created the printable, I stated that it's really important for you to put some alarms so you could stay in gratitude and declare what you desire in the energy of 8. So like 8 a.m., 8 p.m. Now, let's say you're busy like me. Like, you know, sometimes I don't get up until after 10 or 11. Sometimes I'm not even up till noon. So I'll miss the 8 a.m. So what you want to do is do an 8 p.m., right? And if you're the type that'll stay up till after midnight in the a.m. energy, then use that type of energy, and it's fine, you know? The whole point is that you want to declare gratitude over that vibration. You want to do something crazy? Look at different time zones. You know, maybe it's not 8 a.m. here, but it's 8 a.m. somewhere else. So kind of see and be like, okay, you know, work like that. Put yourself in that beautiful plane of a whole other state or a whole other country during that moment in time. The whole point is by stating gratitude over the things that you have, it just kind of ripples the effects of bringing in more. One thing that I'm always grateful for is having my granddaughters over, spending time with my family. I always say I'm grateful for that. I take pictures of them and us, you know, doing stuff together, enjoying time together, and then I add them to my journals. And I don't think I have it here because I think I focus this more on my work. Yeah, I focus this more on my work. Because one of the things in the printable is that I added like pictures. I just added them on there. When you get, gosh, I hope I didn't send you my picture one. That'll be, I'm a little loopy. So I'm gonna check just in case I sent you my pictures instead of the plain one. So you should have gotten a plain one, not the one with the picture. I hope so. I'm sure somebody will let me know. So the whole point is for you to put your own pictures, you know. Go to bless you, mommy. Go to Pinterest, you know, Google, or take pictures, you know, and add like I have a picture here that is kind of like an office, you know, and then I just put me in it, you know. It's like my office, you know. Put that vibration and that beautiful energy. And then here I did a year from now, because the readings that I get for the Lion's Gate, and you could go back to that that video that I have that I share the messages and the reading and the energy of the Lion's Gate. Something that I got was summer solstice to summer solstice. So meaning that this vibration is going to bring a magnitude of energy that you're going to realize, almost like you're going to be in a whole different lifestyle by summer solstice of 2024. And I know people don't like to hear that, you know, because everybody wants everything right now. But the thing is that right now you're working for tomorrow. So what you are getting, and that's why Spirit says, Daisy, this is activating energy, that by staying in gratitude, you're going to realize all of the things that you have been asking for in the past 6 months, the past year. It's going to start all coming into your radiant now moment. So think about what you asked for in 2021, 22, and the beginning of 2023. You're going to start to see all those realizations. That's why I love that I'm able to script with you guys. Because being able to script and having like a binder where we add all those beautiful energies, all those beautiful intentions, and then going back, I love, like, I don't have my highlighters here, but I always have like highlighters around me. Okay, I have one. But I do have like a pack of different colored highlighters, and I'll go back and highlight, oh my god, this manifested, because sometimes we forget things that have manifested. It makes us feel so radiant and so good to be able to see the things that we co-create with the divine. It just feels so amazing. So also going to be, we're going to be doing how to script true love into existence, or into our lives. I'm sorry. I should be live sometime later today. I'm kind of waiting on confirmations from people because I want to, that's going to be an interactive live. So I'm waiting on what happens on my Patreon, the Patreons that are there, because I'm doing mainly that live for Patreons and my, of course, my supporters, my uncles and stuff, because we're gonna be scripting true love, working on our relationships and our friendships, because that's what it is. True love is not just a sexual partner, it's your best friend, you know, your people that you want to hang out with and enjoy and have fun and kind of like living in that blissful energy. So if you want to be part of that, again, my Patreon starts at only $3.33 a month. I also am doing something else, so just stay in tune, because I'm going to be adding a lot of magic. And not only that, you have all of the printables that I've had the whole year, all of the sigils that I created last month, how to create sigils. We go through a detailed video. A printable is there on how to create your own sigils. You know, let's say you want to manifest something and you know you really need help with that. Just being able to tap into that beautiful vibration just feels amazing. And I'm going to keep working on my blue moon. I also created this, and I shared a video on my Patreon on how to scribe your sigil into the candle. So I'm adding all of these energies. This is mine that I'm creating for myself, and I'm doing the ones that are going out this week. If you want information on the blue moon magic, don't forget to message me. You all have a blessed Lionsgate energy. Namaste.